Well, surprisingly so, considering how fucking ginormous this thing is. Well, down you go. As I get rid of a thing or two because I want all of the loot. Don't have to bother with that one. We'll recover this map easily enough. There we go. Rendezvous with insert name here. Camp Talanis. I'll fast travel there, and then we'll go the rest of the way manually. I think so we have a side quest to drop off at that camp, and it shouldn't be too far from there, provided I'm not assuming that wrongly. Okay then. Get on the speeder and ride up this hill. To meet with, how do you even say that name? Pevthok Fra? Is that it? I'm sorry, but some of these Voss names are just so bizarre. But hello.
Moscow is safe. You fought bravely. We saw the cannon. We should have struck first. The Gormak have become bold. Jokul leads them.
Who or what is Jokul?
Their most fearsome warrior. The Gormak were savages. Now they build cannons, ships. Jokul gives the Gormak purpose. They grow stronger.
The Gormak must want something.
The Gormak would destroy us. That is their only motive. All Gormak resources went into that cannon. Gormak Kos is exposed. We must strike. Raid Saw will lead the commandos.
You will defeat the Gormak. Your skills seem adequate.
You must be an expert on fighting the Gormak.
We have fought for years. Many have died.
Jokul rules from Gormak Kos. Their strongest stand guard.
The Gormak have many defenses. The commandos will clear a path.
While Jokul lives, the Gormak are unstoppable. He must die.
If Jokul leaves me no choice, I'll do what's necessary.
Strike first, or you will die.
Enter Gormak Kos. Find Jokul. Go, now!
Right. You see, I have other priorities right now. I'll put it on my list.
You're fine.
I'm sorry, but killing the leader of the Gormak is not very high on my to-do list. And we just came from there. I may get to it, and I may not. We will see. It depends on how much I feel like staying on Voss after we finish up with the main story, or if the main story takes us back in that direction, which is entirely possible. But for now, we have to meet up with these commandos that are helping us plan on how to get into the Nightmare lands and the Dark Heart in order to stop Lord Fulminus from basically murdering the whole of Voss. we have to stop that particular plan before we deal with the Gormak. Because I'm afraid that a Sith Lord's attempt at mass genocide on a planetary scale is of a bit more concern to me than some Gormak being more of a threat than usual. So I have other priorities right now. Grappling hook? So, for the time being, just to keep it from distracting me, I'm going to disable that quest. And we'll make our way over to there. Datacron. Interesting. Ancient technology once used by the Infinite Empire. This one is active but seems different from others we've encountered. I haven't encountered any others though. Get back on the bike. And I'm closing that because it's irrelevant. Jump down. Okay, we're on track then. Good to see. Very good to see. Our rendezvous requires going to a heroic area. That's annoying. I don't like heroic areas. Because, especially for someone like News just playing this for the story, and tends to rarely, if ever, form parties with other players, heroic areas are annoyingly difficult. Let's continue down this way. Shortcut outpost. Here we are. Talon Day.
Stop there. This is no place for outsiders. The Nightmare Lands have been since the dawn of Voss. They hold many secrets. Enter lightly, and you will be lost to madness.
There must be some way to resist the Nightmare Land's effects.
The mystic Kedah created a ritual of cleansing. It is our only protection. If you hope to survive the Nightmare Lands, you must complete Kedah's ritual.
Will a Voss ritual work on an outsider?
It will protect you from madness. Death is another matter. You will need a dark crystal. Several grow in caves throughout the Nightmare Lands. Deadly Veratikai have made the caves their home. Defeat these beasts to reach the crystals. Use the crystal to cleanse the corrupted. It will trap the darkness that drives them mad.
How will I know who needs to be cleansed?
The corrupted wander blind. They will attack. Be quick. After the corrupted have been cleansed, take the crystal to the ruins nearby. Place the crystal before the ancient tablets. Meditate. You will gain Kida's wisdom. The darkness will no longer harm you.
Find the crystal, use it on the corrupted, take it to the ruins, and meditate.
Follow Kida's ritual. Only then will you be safe.
Okay. A side quest I accidentally picked up. I may have to ignore that one.
I have the maps. These should help us find the Dark Heart so we can stop Lord Fulminus.
You ordered my squad to retreat, braved the Gormak reinforcements. We owe you our lives.
I wasn't alone. You risked your lives to help me. I appreciate that.
Gracious, and a great warrior, you killed many Gormak, like my husband. You remind me of him. Strong, fierce, an instrument of mystic will. Behold, the patron of glory. Eyes afire with righteous might. Skin bathed in the warm blood of the enemy. Witness the glory and blazing fury.
This is a little bit awkward, so I'm just not even going to acknowledge it. Plus, Kira's standing right behind me. So there's that.
The sooner we get to the Dark Heart, the sooner we can stop Fulminus.
Agreed. Not the time for poetry. Apologies. The maps reveal the location described in Valendar's vision. We confront Lord Fulminus there. The Dark Heart crawls with predators. We split up. Small groups draw less attention.
Yeah, sorry, but I have something to ask you. Have you heard of an entity called Selmakur?
A creature at the Gormak Vault spoke to me. It said it was created in the Dark Heart by a being called Selmakur.
I do not know the name. Valandar made no mention of this entity. Selmakur is not our concern. I will mark the chamber on your map. Meet there. Valandar has foreseen it.
Okay, Selmakur is not our concern, you say. I imagine you'll think differently when the undead rise from their graves, or some being of immense power tries to eat us. I'm going to abandon that quest. And let me see here. I also need to abandon this one on Belsavas. Both of them, in fact. Because I'm not going to go back and do those. Give them an inch on Hoth. Abandon that as well. We're not going to finish these because I've already left those planets. I'm not going back to finish old side quests. I may or may not actually do this one. It really depends. Enter the ritual chamber. Time to get going again. This ritual chamber. We gotta head over to there. And that may take a little time. Not entirely sure. It depends on how far away this place is. But we're heading generally the right direction, so we'll get there. We just have to be patient. Maybe not go that way. I want to avoid fighting any more than I have to, because random battles are going to slow me down. And we are operating on a timetable here, at least in the roleplay sense of things. As I don't imagine Lord Fulminus is going to be exactly inclined to take his sweet time deciding to commit mass genocide. Nope, he's going to probably do it as fast as he can, because he wants the Emperor's favor. So we have to stop him ASAP. And now we have a bunch of hostiles chasing us. But the good part of that is that, as you saw right there, said hostiles are in fact not capable of ranged attacks, so we can just zoom right past them. And provided that we don't stop for anything and let them get into melee range, we don't have to worry about the fact that they're chasing us. Crazed Gormak warriors. Going to have to kill them. Yeah, they're blocking the entrance. Kill Crazy Gormak. I can do that. Now, in the story areas, stop Lord Fulminus from committing mass murder to increase the Emperor's power. Go now. Coming up on the place we need to be. But first, we have to get past some more insane Gormak shamans and or warriors. So let's keep going. Oh, that's 9 out of 10. Kill the abomination, please. And there they go. Now you lot also need to die. So let's do that. Would you mind taking that other one, please, Kira? Okay, I'll help you speed it along. And attempt to skirt around these people as much as I can. Won't guarantee constant success, but it should work out. And we are in the Dark Heart now, and the ritual chamber is just up ahead. Lord Fulminus, what have we here?
What are you talking about? Ah, the Emperor's lost child and the Jedi who defied his will. I'm surprised to see you here.
Really? I'm surprised you aren't shaking in your boots. Do you know what's happened to every other Sith Lord that has gone up against me that doesn't hold the name of Lord Scourge? or Lord Praven, let me tell you, they're all dead, and you're about to join them. So, I hope you've updated your will recently.
Surprised? Maybe when I start slicing you to pieces, you'll have a more appropriate reaction.
Where is Talare? She is part of my vision, too.
I am here, Honored One.
Betrayed. The mystic. Rent his flesh. Kill them all. Complete the ritual. Unleash the plague.
I don't think so.
Freeze, Fulminus. Throw down your weapon, and I'll be merciful.
I don't know what kind of game you've been playing, Mystic. But after I dispatch these interlopers, I'll deal with you. For the Emperor!
For the Emperor's head on a platter is the only time when such a phrase is acceptable. Unless the Emperor is Revan, I don't want to hear it. Die, Fulminus. And he has been quite thoroughly dealt with. I'll get rid of that and take the loot. Vaylendar, are you alright?
Outsider, a victory well earned. My vision nears completion.
I'm sorry, but I still don't understand what's going on here. Would you care to elaborate?
Enough games. You're going to explain everything to me right now.
Forgive his tone, Honored One. He does not understand our ways.
Explanation is warranted. Fulminus corrupted the healing ritual, created a madness plague, planned to infect all Voss. Billions die savage, brutal deaths. Slaughter consumes the entire planet. Needed Selmakur's aid.
Yes, well, what is Selmakur? I'm still not exactly clear on that. I mean, I can guess it's some sort of dark side entity, but beyond that, it's kind of vague.
Is he some kind of spirit or something?
I dreamt of the dark heart. Secrets revealed. The core is alive, intelligent, a being of pure evil. Will without a body. Selmakur. Unchecked, corruption will spread beyond the Nightmare Lands. Selmakur must be destroyed. If not, Voss will be consumed. I accompanied Fulminus so Talare would follow. Only she can destroy Selmakur.
Fool. Selmakur is dead. Darkness. No Voss can destroy.
Well, if you just needed her, why am I here?
What's my role in all this?
Your part is done. Claimed the maps from Vormakos. Defeated Fulminus. Talare would not be here without you.
Honored One, tell me what I must do.
Descend the steps into the maw of Selmakur. Confront the evil within. Destroy it. Cleanse Voss. You will not survive. Sacrifice will herald a millennium of peace between Voss and Cormac. Thus is my vision fulfilled.
That seems a rather high price to pay.
You're asking Talare to make the ultimate sacrifice.
This is my destiny. My actions will save all of Voss.
No. Violation. Defilement. Extinction. This must not be. Jedi, cast the mystic into the maw. Reward
I don't think so. Like, Sogohi's made some un-Jedi-like choices in his time, but making a pact with what is obviously a dark side entity of pure evil, we wouldn't even contemplate the idea. Absolutely not.
You are a being of pure evil. You must be destroyed.
Hurry, Talore. Time grows short.
Well, let's see. How would Sogohi react to this? Well, as much as he would want to say, let me go instead, he understands that he has an important role in stopping the Emperor from wiping out all life in the galaxy. And that is, unfortunately, more important than stopping one person from dying. So, it has to be this way. It's unfortunate, but true.
I respect your decision, Talore. I won't interfere.
I serve the will of the mystics, as did my husband. Our names will be joined forever in song.
It is done. Talore's sacrifice heralds a new age of peace for this world. Thank you, outsider. You acted with the devotion of a boss.
You better spread the story of what happened here to every corner of this world. Talore deserves that much at least.
Poems will be written. Families will sing her praises. She will be honored. I return to Voska. Goodbye, outsider.
Man, that was an interesting story. And so far, honestly, even though we didn't really have a chance to get to know Talore, I really kind of liked her. She was an interesting character, and it's unfortunate that she had to die to save Voss. But better that than the entire world being consumed by darkness. And it is now time for us to depart from Voss. Heading back to the spaceport. Oh, what? Okay, I think I may have gone to the wrong location.
Select an available travel route.
Let's see here. I will try and
Have a
go
safe and pleasant
here
stay.
and find the spaceport. But that was a little bit embarrassing, I have to admit. And this is the correct destination, at least. Second time's the charm, I suppose. So we got it on my second try. Not altogether awful, but I would have preferred getting it on the first try.
Voss is a lot prettier than I expected. Sure beats the last few places we've been.
No joke, especially considering the last places we've been include Belsavis and Hoth, both of which are pretty damned awful planets to be on. Back to my ship now.
Master, I've marked the best escape pod for your sole use. I, of course, will go down with the ship.
And Kira and Rusk both have things to say, as does Lord Scourge. I'll take the opportunity to chat.
Good soldiers when I knew them. Still can't believe how they ended up. If I hadn't been reassigned after that first mission, I might have been one of them.
Regrets?
Are you wishing you'd stayed with them?
I either would have had to kill them or join them. Either way, it would have ended my career as a soldier. It's a far greater honor to be assigned to your squad, Master Jedi. I look forward to the day we face the Emperor together.
Rusk, I should probably clear this up. I'm not actually a Jedi Master. I'm a Jedi Knight. Try to not refer to me as Master Jedi in front of the Council. That would be a little awkward. Since they seem to love their rules like some people do their firstborn.
I believe I found a way to increase my own combat efficiency by another 25.4%.
Why don't we try out your new tactics in the field?
I was hoping you'd say that, Master Jedi.
Of course, that may be a while, considering I never use you in the field. Anyways, a couple of conversations to get through.
It has been enlightening to spend so
before
much time
we hit the
among
holocommunicator.
you and your Jedi. For 300 years I have spoken to no one but Sith, and they do not change. They are the same on Korriban now as in my childhood. The same tricks, the same fights, the same groveling and mind control.
I'm sorry, what?
I like it when you get nostalgic.
That's not what I meant to say. I don't like
enlightening.
it came out differently than I thought. Are you saying you've learned from us?
Is that almost a compliment?
I am only surprised that I have learned the most of the Force from a Jedi. Revan taught me to be effective when I became the Emperor's wrath. And now I have learned as much from you.
Yes. It is the power of the light. That seems to be rather arrogant, honestly. And we know it wasn't a threat. At least not yet. But we've learned some things from you.
You have opened my eyes as well.
And here I thought you weren't listening.
Though it's mostly limited to just knowing how Sith think to be able to kill them better. Because, to put it lightly, Sogohi is not fond of most Sith.
You have something for me?
Sidia, bounty hunter, strong opponent of the Empire, illogical as a traitor. Maybe she's being framed. It's possible. I mean, we don't want to jump to conclusions. I mean, so he does dislike politicians, but it's a Republic politician. We have to give them a fair chance.
If the senator is being set up, I don't want to ruin her reputation. This needs to be handled discreetly.
Alert the SIS. Have some surveillance put on the senator. Yes, that sounds like a good idea. You don't want to screw with someone's reputation if it turns out that it was just a bad coincidence, after all. Anyways,
Shouldn't be this
Doc.
hard to find a terrible disease I can cure. All the good ones are taken. All that's left are embarrassing things like Bothan nether rot or diseases that'll take decades to treat. I don't have that kind of time.
Doc, I've mentioned this before, but if you're looking for rare diseases, you might try curing the Rakghoul plague.
There's bound to be something you can cure. Does it have to be a major disease? There are plenty of uncommon ones.
You don't understand how medicine works. If no one knows it's a disease, they don't care if you cure it. This won't keep me down. I'll cure an important disease even if I have to create it myself. Say, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I'm not even going to try arguing. Because arguing with Doc is a bit like arguing with Scourge. It's rather similar to beating your head against a wall.
I know better than to criticize your terrible ideas. You'll figure it out on your own.
I could mix a little pig lizard flu with a strain of Gamorrean mumps. Ooh, yeah. This is going somewhere. I'm glad you stopped by, but old Doc has thinking to do. You should go meditate. Clean your lightsaber, whatever.
Okay, and you're not done talking, apparently.
Old Doc's luck is finally turning around. Got a holocall from this ravishing Ratataki I knew on Hutta. Big opportunity to cure something important.
Okay.
Is this woman another broken-hearted lover you jilted along the way?
She wishes. We were like two ships, passing in the hyperlanes. Never thought I'd hear from her again. My friend's old employer is a Hutt cartel boss named Nemro. He's infected with an incurable disease.
Wait,
It's eating him
Nemro?
alive. Literally. No one's ever cured what Nemro has.
Wow.
He'll pay top credits to any doctor who can save his life. This is my big chance.
You never said you were in this for the money.
The credits are just a bonus. The real reward is my name on every Hutt's lips from here to the deep core. Turns out, I studied this disease back in medical school.
You don't want your
There's
name
an
on the lips
experimental
of Hutts.
treatment no one's
Trust
ever been
me,
able to try.
they have a tendency
It's
to
too
put
risky.
bounties on your
I
head.
figure if there's a safe place to work with toxic
I
chemicals,
grew up on
join our starship.
Narshada. Trust
you
me,
don't mind.
I know. Okay, I know I'm going to regret this, but fine. You can do your experiments.
Tell me you know what you're doing.
After all this time, doesn't that go without saying? Besides,
No.
I started mixing the solution hours ago and the ship's still intact. Now, give
Wait,
old Doc room to work.
You did what?
I got a date with medical history. The treatment formula's ready. Good thing. Nemro's half the Hutt he used to be. My friend's on her way to help. How's my hair? These clothes fit all right? Old Doc's gotta look his best for the historical record.
Yes. Also for your ex-girlfriend.
I'm sure your old flame will be impressed. Why is she coming here?
Hutt politics. It's complicated. When I save Nemro's life, the hollow journalists will be all over me. Oh, here she comes. Look at you, gorgeous. Love the new tattoo, huh? Nice gun.
Let's get this over with. I don't enjoy playing hostage. Not for you, anyway.
I need to make sure Nemro doesn't try to keep me all to himself after I cure him. Hutts occasionally confuse gratitude with kidnapping. Nemro's got a soft spot for my friend. I'm paying
Yes,
her to
they
stay
do have
here
a
as my
tendency to
hostage
do
while I fly
that,
to
don't
Hutta.
they?
Brilliant, huh?
If you're worried about Nemro, take me with you. This hostage scheme is ridiculous.
Jedi don't have clearance to land on Hutta. This'll work. Trust me. Sit tight while I take care of business. I'll be back in no time.
I have a
Nemro will be
lightsaber.
healthy as a
I'll
rancor in a
point
meat
the
factory.
ignited blade
My name
at
isn't Doc.
whoever runs the security down there. They'll
Jedi
give me
standards must be
clearance.
slipping if a worm like Doc qualifies as an ally.
Is that any way to talk about an old friend? Especially one who clearly adores you?
I'm usually worshipped by men beneath me. Anyway, that's enough polite chit-chat. Is there anything interesting to eat on this rust bucket? I'm famished.
Did it!
Oh,
Nemro's
wow.
gonna live. The disease is cured. He's already regenerated lost tissue and organs.
Wonderful news. I can leave. It's been amusing.
You're not gonna stay and help us celebrate?
Ha! No.
You did a great thing today. You cured an incurable disease. Saved a life.
Even better, I saved someone famous.
Even
That's the
if
kind of
that
story
life
the
was
Journal
a
of Xeno
fucking
Medicine rolls.
hut.
Couldn't have done it without you. I'm putting your name in the special thanks section of my article. At the top, even.
But wow. I cannot believe that Kaleo is actually turning up in the Jedi Knight storyline. That is insane. And to those of you who don't know, and I'm not going to be too specific about this, but Kaleo is a companion character from the Imperial Agent story, which I've played some of. And I kind of like her, even though she's a bit of an anarchist. But anyways, it's interesting. That's another thing about this game I'm finding very interesting. The fact that there are actually character crossover bits where you meet characters from different stories. Kind of neat. But we have to report in to the council.
Master Satil, I
Let's
stopped
get
Lord
that
Fulminus.
dealt with.
He created a madness-inducing plague to turn this planet's inhabitants against each other. If he'd succeeded, Voss would have exploded into mindless violence. The entire planet would be a slaughterhouse.
The brutality of the Sith knows no bounds. I applaud you for a job well done. I know it wasn't easy dealing with the Voss people.
The Voss are strange, but in the end, I needed their help to win.
It shows true strength to admit to needing help from others. I hope strength enough for what I must ask of you. One of our missing Jedi has resurfaced, and the news isn't good. Warren Sogohi has attacked and boarded the Republic flagship Valiant.
Boarded a Republic flagship. Do we know why he's done this?
What is Warren after?
The Valiant is commanded by Admiral Dabrin, one of our top military leaders. He's inflicted heavy casualties on Imperial forces. Admiral Dabrin possesses complete knowledge of the Republic's war plans. If the Imperial military gains that information, they'll crush us.
You're missing the point. The fallen Jedi serves the Emperor's agenda. We must learn his mission.
Okay, but is there any news on Master Braga?
Found Liha and Warren, but no sign of Master Braga. Maybe Warren knows where to find him.
Not everything missing should be found.
The Valiant is drifting out of control at these coordinates. Liberate it, save the Admiral, and learn the Emperor's plans. Hurry. The Valiant's crew can't hold out much longer.
Well then, we have our next mission. Get rid of that. And we have a lightsaber to equip. Travel to the Valiant. And then we'll see what happens. But first, Kira.
Keep wondering what it'll take to put the Sith Empire down for good. Kill the Emperor, destroy Korriban.
Whatever it takes.
Our goal is to force the enemy to surrender, and we'll fight until that happens.
When have the Sith ever surrendered? No victory over the Sith ever lasts.
We wipe them out, they turn up again. Doesn't feel like we're winning.
It isn't about winning and losing, Kira. It's about the people we protect.
Good slogan. Really think it's enough? Guess there is one thing we can count on. No matter how many times they come back, the Sith always go down in flames.
Can't argue with that. Sith have proven one thing time and again. They're very bad at the whole consistent, long-lasting victory thing. And I doubt that will change anytime soon.
We need to have the talk. Know the one I mean?
I think so.
I think so, but maybe you could help me out.
Just because the galaxy might implode any second doesn't mean we drop everything else. We're good together. Question is, what kind of life are we gonna have?
Well, I really don't think there's any question what Sogohi's going to say here. Let's get married. I mean, we're practically there. Now, it's just a matter of making it official, really.
I'm not fighting this war for anyone but the woman I love. The one who makes this ship into a home. I'll spend the rest of my life with you, Kira. If you'll let me.
Of course I will. Thanks for asking.
Should have taken the hood off. Damn. Those
Rubber
scenes
sounds
don't
about right.
look quite as good without it.
Shame we can't throw a party and invite everyone, but this'll do.
What, are you kidding? It's not over yet.
I'll send the others on a mission. We'll have the ship to ourselves.
Make sure it's an especially long mission.
Yes, I have an excellent idea. I'll invent some paperwork for them to fill out.
Probably best if I
and
don't.
strand them on a planet.
Sooner we get rid of the Empire, sooner we can enjoy moments like this full time. Let's get cracking, handsome.
No arguments here. No arguments here. I think 22 out of 50. Nice. Nice. And now Kira and Sogohi are officially husband and wife. Quite the nice way for things to turn out, and I rather like that. But I'm going to call a close to this recording session here. This has been Dark Phoenix Ninja 92, and you have been watching Let's Play Star Wars The Old Republic, the Jedi Knight storyline. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time when we'll be traveling to the Valiant to stop Warren from capturing the Admiral, among other things. See you then, folks. See you then.